recording. All right, let's go right into questions for Coach McCaffery. The first one would be Elliot.
Morning, Fran. How's Nebraska different from the last time you guys played each other?
I think not a lot different. Mia was out, or Burke was out, I mean, for a little bit. I think not that anybody's surprised. I think Bryce Williams is playing up to Player of the Year caliber, uh, Player of the Year level. But they're going to defend the way they do. They're going to compete. They got a lot of different players that can score. They have size. They may be a little bit different. They have downshifted at some point and went smaller, which they can do with their, with Gary and with Bryce. Uh, I think Morgan's playing really well, and they've got plenty of options at the point position.
John.
Hey, Fran. Any update on Drew? Is he going to be available?
Yeah, I think he'll be available. He hasn't practiced. I don't know if he's going to practice today, but I think he's going to be available. It'll be a game time decision, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Tyler.
Hi, Fran. With obviously it being an early tip off, and then on top of that you have the time change. What's your guys like pregame plan? Do you plan to have a shoot around? What's the schedules kind of look like leading up to
We
the
we, we, we
to
we don't typically shoot around with those early games anyway. So no, we're not going to do that. We're practicing shortly here at 11 o'clock. We'll head over there and play tomorrow.
Elliot.
Fran, I know you're very much a one game at a time guy. Obviously Big Ten tournament implications here. Is that, I don't know, is that part of all right, we gotta finish strong here, get a spot in the Big Ten tournament heading into Sunday?
It's something everybody's aware of, but our focus is on the game plan for Nebraska. I'm quite sure they're feeling the same way. Uh, you're just stating the obvious otherwise.
Tyler.
I know we talked about the Big Ten tournament format earlier. With you now having almost gone through the new kind of Big Ten with the expanded, and are there any other impressions or just things that have stood out to you that are different with it being, just this new kind of era?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I just think, when I first came into the league, we had 11 teams, and then we went to 14, and then, now we're at 18. It's just, it's a much stronger group of teams. We added four really good teams, and the other teams were really good. Uh, uh, there are challenges with travel. Now we're going east, we're going west, but every league has the same thing. Uh, I just think it's an incredibly competitive conference when you look at the quality of teams 1 through 18.
Elliot.
I'm curious, Fran, how much Drew is saying he wants to play on Sunday, considering it very well could be his last college basketball game.
Yeah, I think you probably know the answer to that question. I mean, he's going to tell you, "I'm playing. I'll be ready," and he'll play. Like I said, I mean, I'm not holding anything back, but we want him to feel like he can be himself. Uh, he's going to do everything he can to be out there, and we want him out there. We need him out there.
All right, we'll go a couple more questions, Fran. John.
I know you talked, and I know you were asked in the past about everybody making the Big Ten tournament. Do you think that's something that comes up in conversation this summer in the coaches' meetings?
I'm sure it will. I mean, it did last year, and I think I told you that when we talked about it before. I was really kind of surprised that it would be as unanimous and as strong, and didn't seem to go anywhere with the people in charge. as I said, I'm very disappointed in them, in that. We all are. And again, it's nothing to do with me. It's the players and opportunity. And I don't understand the reasoning behind it. And quite frankly, we didn't get any reasoning behind it. And I think that's what was disappointing. If we asked the question and voiced our opinion about what we think should happen, and there were intelligent there was intelligent reasoning behind why we're not doing it, we're all professionals. We didn't get that. We got nothing, basically. So there is a reason somewhere, but I don't know what it is. So if you can find that out, let me know.
Final question, Coach, Tyler.
At least to me, it's just a noticeable difference when, like, in Evans' aggressiveness, just in terms of like when he gets the ball, he just seems like offensively he has a purpose with what he's doing. I know obviously some of that came with just more opportunity with Owen being out, but like, what do you feel like changed for him?
Well, I think it's it starts with opportunity, like you said. Uh, you can talk about it, but if you don't get the chance, there's only so much you can do. And so not only getting the opportunity, but being able to stay on the floor for longer periods of time. It's just it's done great things for his confidence. And I think what you're seeing, you categorize it as aggressiveness. I would say it's confidence because the talent was always there. The athletic ability has always been there. It's just a matter of him putting it all together with minutes. And it's a great feeling as a coach to watch a terrific young guy really enjoy the game uh, because of how he's contributing.
All right, perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.